So today, guys, we're going to talk about the stock market and how to crash it. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be over the stocks that I'm purchasing this week. I have about $300 just sitting in my portfolio, and I think it's time for me to purchase some stocks.
Rule number one, don't buy stocks. Whatever he tells you, don't do it. Do the opposite.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to show you all my portfolio is at 1681.27, if you can see that. On the day, I'm up $9. On the week, I'm down $2.66. On the month, I'm up $49.46. On the 3 months, I'm up $97.11. Currently looking at my buying power, I have $326.93. So what I like to do is I like to go over, I have a dividend stock watch list, and it's just a bunch of blue chips companies. And what I'll do is I'll look at each company and I'll look at their, I'll look at the 1 year chart, the 1 year day chart, and I use the RSI indicator to see if it's oversold or overbought. I want it to be oversold, and I want to see this showing signs of a reversal going back in an upward pattern. Now, me personally, I prefer to purchase stocks when they're oversold because I know that that's when I'm getting in at a great value. But I want you all to know that time in the market is much, much, much better than timing the market.
Yeah.
So some of the stocks that I buy today may not be in perfect buying conditions. However, I do plan on buying some stocks today because I need to have my cash moving and inside of my portfolio instead of sitting around. So one stock that has caught my eye would be the British American Tobacco Company. And when I'm looking at the charts on this particular stock, as you can see, the RSI is close to the overbought line. So it's going into being expensive. So this is a stock that normally I wouldn't try to trade right now, but I do need to make some trades. So what really caught my interest was if you look down here at the MACD, over the past couple of months, it's been falling below the SMA line, which is right here. It's been falling below this line, which is basically an average of where it's been over the past year. So looking at the MACD, it's also been under the signal line. It's getting close to going over the signal line, which could be a sign of a reversal. And if you look going back, if you look up here, this is where it's been previously. I believe that it's possible for it to go back up. And I do want to make sure that I let you all know I'm not a financial advisor. So take everything that I say with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But BTI is a company that's been around for a very long time. And I believe that a recovery is on the horizon for this particular stock, even if it's not back up to where its previous highs have been. So today I'm going to be purchasing 3 shares of BTI. I mean, well, obviously not today because, you know, the market's closed until Monday. But I will be putting in my orders. And I always do limit orders because you want to buy it at a certain price range. You don't want to end up buying it too high or too low, or you don't want, you know, any accidents or anything like that. And for those of you that don't know, I use Thinkorswim as my platform for actually looking at all the fundamentals of the stocks, and I trade them all on Robinhood. The only thing that I don't like about Thinkorswim is that it can be a little harder to read. The next stock that I'm going to be purchasing today is Hanes Brands. It's close to oversold, which means it is close to being cheap, as well as the different supports and resistances that I see just looking at the chart don't seem to be too bad. Now it overall doesn't look like it's been doing too well as far as consistently rising, but as dividend traders, we know that not all stocks are going to look pretty. So with Hanes Brands, I plan on buying 5 shares just to get my feet wet.
Yeah.
So the next stock that I plan on getting today would be BP. It is currently sitting at $38.65. So it looks very similar to Hanes Brands that I was just looking at. it's closer to fair market value at the moment, and it looks like it's on a downward trend. However, sometimes you got to take some risks.
Whatever he tells you, don't do it.
And I don't know if any of you follow the natural gas futures slash NG. Typically during winter months, natural gas tends to rise. And looking at slash NG and UGAS, it does appear to be moving up. So I do have a feeling that BP could possibly also move in an upward direction sooner or later. So for BP, I'm going to be buying 3 shares. So of course, as always, I'm going to keep y'all updated on the different on each of my stocks and what they garner, what they bring to me, the different profits that I get from them. And that about wraps up this video. So if you have any questions, any comments, anything that you'd like to leave for me, make sure you leave them down below. I post videos like this. I try to do it once a week, typically on Fridays, maybe Saturdays, something like that. I post videos about social media marketing as well. I'm going to have some video content coming up on that in the future. So if you're interested in either one of those 2 things, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification for future uploads that I'll be posting. And yeah.
Spend your money on frivolous goods.
Thanks.
And then sell it.